That, he's going to get a metal detector. He says he wants to get one. It's alright, Dave. I should have brought one last year. Look at me. You know what I mean? Come on, let's get digging. Well, it stopped raining. So we've got in the van and we've come out because we've been dead excited this week. I mean, don't get me wrong, we're always excited to come out metal detecting, but this week we've been extra excited, haven't we, Twiggy?
Yep.
I don't know why we've been excited, but there's got to be silver in this field. I know we've had a bit of silver jewellery, but I want a George III silver. We've had that many George III coins out of here. There's got to be, hasn't there? There's got to be. So anyway, I've cleaned my coil last night. It's on fire. It's picking up everything. So let's go and see what I can find. It's silver and George III. Mystery item number 1. Now, if you look at this, it has got a very distinct pattern on it. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it, but can you see it on that side? I don't know what that is. Look, it's got some mark there. It's like, oh, it looks like a little gun handle or something, doesn't it? Like, pew, pew, pew. Don't know. Don't know at all. Look forward to washing that anyway. First interesting artefact.
That looks like our nemesis on this field. It's another lead nail. Mind you, that's not as fluted, that looks more straight, to be honest. I don't know what they were used for, unless there was some sort of a rivet or something, maybe. Can't see them being strong enough to hold anything together, though.
If you notice, I've got 2 hands, and I'm in the middle of a field and I'm not even talking to a tree. I bet you wonder how that's happened, don't you? So we've modified our videos and tried to make them a little bit more professional. But you'll never guess how we've done this. Twiggy's invented it. It's fabulous. Absolutely wonderful.
You don't believe it? Another lead nail. The mystery continues.
Come on, lead nail man, what have you got now?
I've got that. I can't see anything on it at all.
Oh, I can't see anyway.
I mean, it looks like probably a George III farthing, maybe.
No, I don't know. I think it's too thin.
It's wafer thin, that. Look at that.
Thin. That's when them George I to George II. Anyway, Twiggy, I was only coming over to show you this, what I found. Look at this.
Well, that's copper.
So that green there's copper. What do you think that is?
I've no idea.
I think it's a Roman wine stopper.
Could be.
Could be, couldn't it?
Definitely
it was very
Roman.
Deep.
Yeah.
It was good.
It's the green colour of Roman, I think.
It is, isn't it? Ooh, Roman wine stopper. Have you ever seen anything like that before? I'll give it a I don't want to clean it now because in case I rub anything off, so
no,
I'll clean it. I'll clean it when I get home. But that's proper interesting, isn't it, Twiggy?
Yeah.
I like that.
It's decorative of something.
It is, isn't it? Cool. I thought I'd give you a bit of an update on that little silver pendant that Twiggy found last week. Because as you know, I asked for it for him, and then I asked you lot to tell him to give it me. And you know what? He didn't give it me. He's left it in his treasure box. So I'm just going to get my own now, aren't I? I just have to get my own jewellery and then that's it. Yeah, I'm going to get my own.
Right, there's my next find. It's very, very thin. It's a button. And it was showing 81 on the Deus.
Right, well, I can't decide whether I've just found a button or is it some sort of little cog because it's got a serrated edge like that. What do we think? I think it might be a little cog. It's got a lumpy bit on the back, but I don't know whether that was the loophole. But do you think that's a cog? It does look a bit coggy-like, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm going to go for some sort of cog.
I've got another spoon. Look at that rascal. Obviously pewter.
I was getting spoons, you Twiggy.
Well, I got that out. I mean, it did come up with an iron tone, so I thought I'd dig it anyway.
Thought I'd do a little bit of a live dig with you. It's in there. To be honest with you, it's not very strong, so let's just have a look what it could be. all that, and it was just that little rivet thing. See it, little rivet? Oh.
That's a bit of a funny how you're doing it. Oops, just dropped it. It looks like some sort of a washer.
I don't know what that is. It's like a little mushroomy thing, doesn't it? Can you see it? Like a little mushroom. I've got no idea what that is again. Anyway, we're just off to the trees now to go and have a little bit of a brew. It might challenge Twiggy to all this coin competition in a new field. What do you reckon? Twiggy's gone down there. He thinks it's a beach. It's not. It's just a bit of a river. But oh, can hear him buzzing away. Don't know what he's got though. Anyway, I wonder if he wants to have a competition for oldest coin. Twiggy, do you want a competition for oldest coin? Eh? I don't know what he's saying. We'll just say that. We'll make out it's a yes, eh? Just love metal detecting, you know. It's the best hobby in the world. I've been doing it now, like, in my second year, like I said last week. And I've got to say, I think I'm more excited now coming out than I was before. And it's even a bit more exciting that when you dig something up, you actually know what it is. Well, most of the time. Don't always know what it is. In fact, I'm going to show you that thing again. Here it is. What do you think that is? Look at it. It's got all green on it there. You see it? I don't know what that is. I'm dying to clean that up. I think that's going to be something special. I can't tell. Look, you see how good coppery green it is there? You see it? Cool, that, isn't it? Are you back, Twiggy? He's coming back now. He's been down the beach up down there. Well, it's not really a beach. It's not like Miami Beach or anything like that. Is it, Twiggy? Did you find out? Nah, he didn't find nothing. Got another one, Twiggy. Oh, I just want one coin. It's still in the clod. Still in the clod. We like it when they like that, don't we? Ooh. Ooh. What's that?
I don't know. It's got some weird pattern on it.
It doesn't look like
no,
normal.
it's not. It's Victor. It's Britannia.
Oh, is it?
It's a shield, that.
Oh,
I thought it was someone who was holding a tennis
hey,
racket.
Cal, that's flat. It's nearly got a pattern in that mud. That's a nice one, isn't it?
Oh, again. Queen Victoria.
Yeah, it's nice condition, that one, Twiggy, isn't it? Can we see it? Yes. Oh, yeah, it's quite nice. Why can't I get a coin? I've just got a bag full of lead, me. It's not fair. I want a coin. I'm not going home until I've got a coin.
You better stop filming and go and find one then.
Arrgh. Was that it? Live diggity. Oh, it's green though, isn't it? That's a nice colour green. Wonder what that is?
Pipe.
Yeah, a bit of pipe. Well, this is nice. It looks like a bit of a brooch or something. It's got two bits on each end, and it's got a little bit of pattern on it. That's quite nice, isn't it? Wonder what that is. I'm in a new field now because we were pulling up in the other one, so it used to be lead. Anyway, first hole, and it's that. That's quite nice, that, isn't it? I like that. Yeah, bit of a find.
Right, just dug that other button there. It's just an old button, really. Coming up about low 80s. Looks like it's got something on that. Well, that looks like, to be honest, it looks like a George III halfpenny. Can't see anything on it. Again, it's very muddy in this field. Oh, it's a coin anyway.
Found that now. I don't know what that is. Does it look like? I thought it was a little lock. Thing is, I think I jabbed something apart in the hole. I think that belonged to something else, and I might have smashed it up. So I better have a look and see what it is. It's like a little bear head, doesn't it? Like little bear ears. Digging about, and I found another little bear head. So that must be the other side of it, whatever it is. And I found that little bit there. What I don't know what it is. I'm going to keep digging about, see what I can find. Is that a little lock? Do you think it looks like a lock? Ooh, like that. Little bear head. Around in the old Twiggy.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder what that is.
I'm not sure what it is.
Can I have a look?
Oh, it's a bunhead. You can just see her looking. that way.
Right, I haven't had any coins me up to now yet. I can't believe it. You've had a few, haven't you? You had a George III as well.
Yeah, George III ain't me. I can't see out on that though either.
18. 18 summit.
1880.
Well, we'll have to.
I'll have a look when I get home.
Yeah, we'll black dish it, eh? Good job you've got some coins for black dishing it. Because I haven't. I've just got interesting artefacts. You know, can't believe that I haven't found one coin today. I mean, how does that work? Not one coin. I usually go on with pockets full of coins, don't I? So I'm going to do last couple of holes and see if I can get some. Because you know it's like sometimes, last hole, you find something. Well, let's hope that happens today. Have you had a bit of gold in the hole? Well, it's goldish. It's a gold button. It's quite nice, isn't it? It has got a bit of gold on it, hasn't it? Gold gilt. What's on the other side?
Note.
Nout. You know what I said last hole? What did you say? What did you say? Look, look, look. Look, 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 look. Coin! Coin! I don't really care what it is.
Oh, it's Bonnet, is it? No, it's not. It's George V.
Edward, I don't really care who he is. He's aground and he's in the hole.
Nice condition, that.
Ooh. Do you know what? It just shows you, see, when you start digging up loads of coins, you get a bit picky, but you've not had one all day. You're chuffed to bits. Good old Georgie boy, never let me down. Last hole of the day. Mwah. Twiggy's last hole of the day, see what he gets. Bullet. Is it a bullet?
Shotgun.
Is it a shotgun?
Shotgun end, I think. Yeah.
Oh well.
It's a signal.
Right then, come back home. Doing a bit of a black dish for you. This is Twiggy's. Now, Twiggy found 3 lead nails. Again, the mystery continues about what they could possibly be for. 3 lead nails. No idea. Just show you the end. Flat there. Bit strange. Then, Twiggy found this nail. Now, this one looks like it's made out of... it's very hard, so it's not lead. But it's only half a nail, look. The back of it's flat.
Maybe it was cast.
Do you think it's cast? I mean, don't know what that means. But half a nail.
When you cast something, you always end up with a flat top on it where it levels out.
Oh, like that you mean?
Yeah.
That's interesting, that, though. I like that. That's interesting, that. Then he got a couple of Victoria pennies, which...
1 Victoria penny, 1/2 penny Victoria.
And then 2, that's the other one there, if you can see. Just about see Victoria on that one. Queen Victoria. Don't know what the date is though. Don't know what that one is. Rotted. Looks very, very old that, but it's rotted. Not a thing on it. Same as that one. Not a thing on it. Rotted. Well, apart from a tiny bit of writing there, which you could probably find out. But this was Twiggy's best find, I think. This button. Now I'm going to try and put it on. I don't know if you can see that button there. It's not the work coming out very well, is it? Let's see.
Oh, you're wetting.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll put a photograph on of this in a minute in case you can. But it's got an elephant on it, and we think it might be a military button from about 1803, where they did Battle of Versailles, if you know anything about battles. So, off military button from Battle of Versailles. So, yeah, so that's not bad actually. Oh, and a bit of a pewter spoon there.
Another spoon.
Another spoon. So, yeah, so that's Twiggy's dish. Let's get on to mine. Onto my black dish. Now, I was slightly disappointed by the fact that I'd only found 1 coin. But since I've got home, I've discovered I've got something really interesting on this dish. Can you guess which thing it might be? I'll just give you a little look around the dish. Which thing do you think is very interesting? Anyway, start. Nice George V. Look at the condition of that. It's lovely, isn't it? It's like new. You can see his hairdo on that. So that one's from 1923. Nice, that, isn't it? Then, got this little lock. So it's not little bear head. I think that's the front of the lock there. You can see it. Now, I don't know how old a lock like that would be. But I think that... Twiggy thinks it might be medieval. But it went like that anyway. like that. So it's a little lock there. So that's nice, isn't it? Little tiny button. I think this was actually a cog. It's not a button, that, is it? Well, I don't know, has it got a bit of an hole through it? It's a cog, isn't it? Cog. Got that little fancy, quite decorative. Don't know what that's probably just been on a picture or something. I don't know what that is. Then I got this strange shape thing made out of lead. Got no idea what it is, no marks, but it's definitely something. Got that. Don't know what it is. Thought it might have been a strap end at first, but don't know what it is. Bit of lead. Then I got this nice little thing. Now this used to be a brooch, and you can see the pattern on it there. But if you look at the back, you can see it's got a hole on that end, and that end's like got a bit of a holding clip. So it definitely was a brooch of some sort. But that wasn't the exciting thing. It's this. Now then. Can you see that pattern on the handle? Can you see it? Now this is, and we've got this, we're definite for sure about this, something called a patronelle musket gun. Now it was a kid's toy, and it was around in George III days. If we found it on the PAS, and it's dated between 1600 and 1800, so somewhere around that. But they did actually used to fire little musket balls, and George III banned them because children was getting hurt. They were shooting each other. Toys were great in the old days before health and safety, weren't they? Hey? Imagine having a real gun, even if it was tiny. So that's it, a patronelle musket handle. It would have gone... Well, not quite like that, but you know what I mean. So, yep, chuffed to bits with that. Love that. Apparently they're quite rare as well. Shame you haven't got all of it, but it'll do that. So, oh, I nearly forgot something, didn't I? What do you think this bad boy is? Now, I've got no idea. That's the top of it there. It's like a bit of... I don't know what that is. It's got a hole at the bottom where it's bent. It's very copper, if you can see some of the green. I think I've stabbed that by accident. So, you got any idea what that is? It's been a bit of a strange artefact, ain't it? Quite like that, even though I don't know what it is. But I definitely like that. Patronelle, if you want to look it up. Okie doke then. So, till next week, diggity dig dig dig. See ya!
Dig it.